morning. It is November 7th, 7 in the morning. As you can tell from the top left, my clock mod working nice. So today I want to go mining because I've installed this toggle rail system where I click this button and it toggles the rail over there. It's like when you use a lever on a rail, it switches the direction it goes. Let me demonstrate this. Where are my rails at? Yes. Okay, so let's get like 4 or 5 rails. Let me show you this. So this is a basic system. You get a lever. If you power the rail, yeah, look, it switches it. Switches the direction of it. And since I don't want to install a whole new like line, I'm just gonna extend it off of this one. And I'm gonna have this switch the direction it goes. So right now it's set to go to the quarry, which is what I showed you over there. It's next to the cabin. And then down it's gonna go to the monolith, which how I have a monolith. Monoliths are like these terrain bugs where it generates a giant pillar, like a giant plateau that goes up to Y128 or the build height. But I have a mod where the build height is doubled, so trees also generate up there. And it's like completely hollow and it looks really cool. I'll have to show y'all soon. It is a little bit far away though, so but right now I'm on a little mining trip and yap. So one thing about Minecraft, this version, the ore generation, the ore distribution is a little bugged out. It's based off coordinates. If you are in the double positive coordinates, like positive x, positive z, there's 15% more ores. And if you're in double negative, then 15% less. And then if you mix the two, it's normal-ish. But we're gonna go positive positive, which is this way. Which we're basically just gonna go to spawn and go north. So let's hit that rail line. So I have this on me. These are gonna be for pickaxes. It's just gonna be because you need wood when you're on a mining trip. Wood is useful. Get sticks, crafting tables, chests. Your inventory clogs up. So, we're bringing essentials here. No. No traffic jam, please. Oh, I should have brought food. It's okay, I have food over at the spawn station. And I also need a lot more iron for rails and pickaxes, because you need an iron pickaxe to mine redstone. And I ran out of redstone while making that system. I'll show y'all that later as well. Yes, I built out of bricks. It's so expensive. Like the hardest block in the game to constantly get, because you gotta get clay, and clay is basically an ore in this version because it is so hard to find. Especially, it is also affected by the ore distribution bug, and it gets pretty annoying to find. So let's just keep the wheat stacked on me because food is unstackable. And let's go north. Oh good, the sun's gonna rise soon, that's good. Yeah, this version is very beautiful. It just reminds me of like when you stay up late and you see the sunrise. It just looks like that. Look at that fog. It just looks beautiful to me. And obviously I've been pulling a lot of all-nighters because my sleep schedule it's weird. I sleep at like 6 p.m. and then I wake up at 4 in the morning. It used to be I wake up I sleep at 9 and wake up at 3. It's like a shifting window of my sleeping hours. And low-key, I like the way it is right now. I like how I sleep early now. Because it wasn't that way for a while. Especially in October. And it's kind of messed up my attendance in my classes. Not that it's much better, but I am doing better. I'm doing way better now. And I think this is a good cave to jump into. I mean, I am double positive. I already see some iron. You see? Look how easy ores are to find when you're in these coordinates. Actually, I really need this. This is an 8 vein. Oh, heck yeah. Let's go. Now, my mod comes with a mod loader, and if you want to make a mod, I will probably make a tutorial for that. It's very simple, but basically it allows you to add recipes, add fuel, add mobs, add items to the game, and it's really nice. I personally made a mod where TNT is cheaper. Instead of using 5 gunpowder, it uses 1 gunpowder and 4 paper, which not much different. I already explored this cave. I guess I'll go to the strip mine. But basically, really it's not that much cheaper because paper is really hard to come by in winter worlds because reeds, like the sugarcane, they just break instantly because there's no water. The water gets frozen over, and it makes it like nearly impossible to generate. Basically, you have to rush yourself to the new chunks where the water generates normally and starts to freeze over, and you gotta find the reeds that way. Basically, you're on a time limit to get the sugarcane. And yeah, I found some off camera, and I made a little farm. I'll show y'all. Actually, I think I passed it. It's unfinished. Strip mine. Okay. Oh, never mind. What is this? Ooh, I can probably find redstone in here. I think I remember being in this cave. Ah, here we go. So, let's smelt some. Died. Smelt some iron, so I can get an iron pickaxe. Oh yeah, also added a quality of life change to this mod pack. Basically, you know how furnaces, crafting tables, and some other stuff takes forever to mine? Well, I fixed that. So, I'll show you with an iron pickaxe. Basically, redstone in alpha took forever to mine because it was an unintended feature, because it didn't have like the designated material as pickaxe to boost the mining speed. And I just fixed that. It was a simple fix. So, let me show you. Oh, look how fast that is to mine. Oh, my! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, so much redstone. Ugh. It's unfortunate. Is it just me, or does lava spread faster in this version? Or like, when it first spreads? I don't know. It's weird. Let that run, get this iron. Look how abundant it is down here. I kinda just left this here. We're also gonna get some diamonds, because I need a new diamond shovel. I've been stacked up on iron shovels. And I've discovered that diamond tools are actually pretty useful, because it's way more durability than, like, iron. Iron only has double stone. Diamond has, like, 8 times of iron. It's like 1,000 durability. 1,024, I think? While stone has 65 and iron is 129, I think? Yes. I think I'm correct there. And well, diamonds are limited. You have to go out further and further every time you discover caves. This one's gold. Ugh, gold is so useless. I might make a mod to make gold silk touch. There's another mod pack that does that. It's called Not So Secret Saturday. Like a alternate development path mod. Basically like what Notch would have done if he had chose a different path of development. And he just stick to the old alpha look. I think it is a really cool mod. It doesn't add too much, so it's pretty vanilla still. Skeleton over there. I don't want to deal with him. Okay, I actually want to mine this way, because I stay double positive. Let's go to this gravel patch. Let's make a giant line. We're gonna stay on Y. We're gonna stay on Y12 because lava, not Y11. You know Y11 is the climate. Get some torches. Oh, a stack. Oh, you can hold stuff here. I love that alpha. Basically, inventory slots. And we're just gonna strip mine. I'll see you when I get some materials. All right. So here's what I got from the mining trip. Got a respectable amount of diamonds. I could have got more, but so I basically just strip mined all the way to X500. Just did the branching from there, and I got all this. Luckily, we got a lot of redstone, some inadequate amount of iron. So we're gonna head back up, and we're going to build that railway. And I'm going to talk about some future plans that I have for this channel, because I haven't uploaded in a while, and I would like to upload. I've had like a lot of ideas in my brain, mainly catering to old Minecraft, because I really like these old versions. Like how limiting they are. I like the old combat system. Like, yes, alpha and beta have different combat systems to how it was before 1.8. It's different. This is different to that. And obviously different to what we have now. We're still spam clicking, but it's different. Not, you can't like spam click, you have to hold click. And since eating is instant, basically like the stew PvP, if you know that, like no debuff PvP. I lost? Where am I? Oh, I don't remember this cave. Where did I come from? Right here? Wait, yeah, where do I... Am I lost? I think I'm lost. It should be fine. I find some more minerals. Yep, some iron. Oh, that's a lot of iron right there. Let's grab that. And I don't have a pickaxe, let's get one. Let's just get an iron pickaxe. Get that guy out of here. What the... Did I have 2 crafting tables before? Or did I duplicate that on accident? What the heck happened there? It's weird. My brain is all over the place today. So we have stack 40 iron, 18 ingots. A lot of stone. I'm glad I got the cobblestone. I need that for building. It is so tedious to get cobblestone. Like I hate grinding for the material. That is, even though Minecraft's a very grindy game, I hate doing it because it's so daunting. I guess that's the way out. Yeah, I want to go to the monolith. Monolith in this world is at, I think, -400, -700 XZ direction. And I'll show you all what that looks like after I built the railroad, but let's head back to base. Holy, I just mega lisp on the railroad word. Holy terrain. I would love to make a pathway through here. Look at this. Just winds. It just winds out. Like a giant valley. Nice. Hello, cow. Just trying to check my chords for mining. This is what we were working with. It's a nice area. It's like a lake, and then a lot of mountains over here. That's cool. Cool cross. I actually almost died. I got to 1 heart because the skeleton was shooting at me. Luckily, I had the bread to fix that. Okay. Back. It's like out there. I like this tunnel. Probably add some secrets to this. But I'm going to show you this redstone now. So even on here you can see the redstone. It is over there. You can see it over there. I'm gonna walk to it. It's a nice mechanism. It's really cool because in this version, redstone repeaters don't exist the way you think they do. Obviously they don't exist as an actual item or a block, but they still are a thing. And they have, I think, either 1 tick or 2 tick delay. And you can't change that unless you like string multiple together. Whew, I have a lot of cobble. Alright, we're gonna work with this, and I'm gonna show you the mechanism now. So let's walk this way. It's like embedded inside this wall right here. But it is a little bit exposed outside, so we can walk with it without having to dig. So here it is. Basically, when you press the button, so redstone works the exact same way as it does now in this version. The switches. Why is there a creeper in here? Yeah, the switches give off 15 signal, and these are repeaters. You get 2 blocks, redstone torch, redstone, regular torch, or a redstone torch, and it just repeats the signal. It works like how it does normally. You can still do this in modern versions. It hasn't changed ever. But I'm going to make a string go all the way down. I'm going to go under the cave so it's not ugly and exposed. And then I'm going to make a redstone torch tower and be able to power that corner rail over there. So let me show you what I do for this. So this is already 15. Let's make this repeater. Just a way to walk around it, just in case. Get a little torch in there, actually. Ooh, iron. Okay. Do this, and then boom, pop. Nope. Right here. Boom, bam. Just like that. I don't know where this corner is, actually. I'm probably getting close to it. Probably do one more string and then power up and see how it goes. We're going to power this. So, when you power a block, the other side, the redstone torch on the other side should just... Yes, just like that. And then you can make a torch tower, and it alternates between powered and unpowered. Okay. So, oh my god. There's just everything in... Ah! Okay. Look at this tower. Go 2x2 tower. These don't have water. Okay, god. Ooh. And then alternates. Well, you have to put it on the block. Some ladders. Sorry if they're a little too quick, and there's like flashing the GUI on your face. Oh, I am nowhere close to this. Oh, jeez. How far do I need to go? Like 40 more blocks? So I can string 3 more repeaters together, I guess. Use the water. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hey, no water. Look at me. Some torches here. Ow. And when ice is suspended above air, then it won't break into ice. I mean water. But if it is on a block, then it will turn into water, break the ice. Or if you melt that, it'll just be floating water, which I find really cool. You can do like another Eats Road kind of design with that. Really minimal looking. Like this. Let's make this little redstone line, shall we? Let me grab. Let's just place it until it goes dark. It doesn't fade actually, like in this version. And the texture looks a little different when it's powered off. But it doesn't tell you how close it is until it just goes dark. Kind of like the lighting system, I guess. Okay. Ah. Should I turn that lever off? Gravel out of my inventory. Sick of it. Okay. Just one. Why is this powered? Oh, that's why. Oopsie. Maybe it's a good idea. Start off the count to be powered. Oh. Yo. And I don't need to count for this. It's at the end. So, block, torch. Oh, it might melt the ice. Let me break it. Place ladders like a good boy. We'll all alternate them, I guess. Water. Okay, there we go. I knew I was at the corner. I'm such a genius. Maybe I can like push myself to the left, or I can just tower right here. Like, oh, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna turn the circuit around. Where do I need to go? And I might as well like sand around. Ah, frick! I gotta make torches. Oh, good. A crafting table's right here just for me. I'll have redstone right here. That should power when that line is powered. I'm actually going to test this circuit out later. It's a nice looking tower. Ladder clutch. Ooh. Oh, I need one more ladder. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. This should be fine. Let me make the circuit. Just like that. And then, so remember that this is going that way. Let's power this with a redstone torch, I guess. And then it should be changed. It should have changed direction. If it didn't, then I might scream. Ultimate surprise. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, it's probably because I don't have a rail on the other side. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that should be working fine. Yeah, okay. Good to know. And if you unpower it, it switches direction. Wait, why do I have a button on the other side if it's just gonna do that? Okay, then let's get rid of that button over there. Ladder clutch. Again. Ooh. Torch. Okay, let's walk all the way back in the safe way that this railway provides. Ready to get. Oh my god, it's so loud. It's scary. God, there's so many monsters. Please go away. I feel like it's still powered. Because I did that. Let me break this. No. Okay, and it should have changed direction. Okay, just move me like that, cavestone. That's fine. Whatever. Let's check the railway. The other side of the rail. Further direction. With the minecart. I might fall off. I might die and lose everything. You know what? I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna walk. I'll cut the video for that. And would you look at that? It works. And also, since it's switched, that means if you go from the quarry, it'll go to the monolith. So it's just a three-way. That's nice. Works fine. I just need to build this railway now, which I have the materials on me. I could just start right here, right now. I might as well. How many? Let's calculate how much cobblestone I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, and a half stacks. That is a lot of cobblestone. I don't know the specific number. I haven't studied enough computer science to know that. So we're just gonna start building. Yep. I'm gonna continue off of this height. I might change it up a little bit. But I'm staying at this height because I don't want to deal with any ground mobs. And yeah, I mean I might, if it's just ocean, I'll lower it to the ocean by like 4 blocks. But we're just gonna build this railway, and I'm gonna do a little time lapse so you can see me speed bridge. When you sneak and for a long time, and then you unsneak, it plays all of the footsteps that you would have stepped, and just does that. I don't know how turns are affected by minecarts, because I kind of want to go diagonally. So we're going to test this. First, we're going to make a minecart booster. This is going to be the main track. We want to go diagonally. I don't know how far I can easily go. Just do this, a respectable amount, and then going to make the boost. You don't want to end the boost off on a turn, so we're going to actually go here. And then we do it like this. It's a little tutorial for y'all. And we're going to make the boost track first. Do it like this, and then put a block here, do that, break the block, and you have your boost track working fine. Then we get normal track. So we're actually going to do this. Okay. Just like this. The minecart. Okay, it does work off the diagonals. Okay, that is good to know. I was a little worried that it would not conserve the momentum infinitely on diagonal turns, because turns are weird. Good to know that it does. So we're going to turn this diagonally. We get to go the fastest speed we can in this game, because sprinting doesn't exist, and I broke my pickaxe. I'm actually gonna burn it. How fast this goes. Poor sheep. Can't walk in the fires, buddy. You'll just... Sorry. Yeah, they don't actually drop wool. Only if you punch them will they drop the wool. Has to be a player that punches them. We'll go to 109, actually. Just so you're not immediately at the top of the monolith when you get there. And also because I want to not be... Well... I could ring it around the mountain. That would look really nice. I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, when you sneak, the layers don't go with you, so it's just... Here's my face. Okay. Ooh, this is really nice. Huh. I noticed that this is like got a chunk border. You can see the way it cuts off like that. Oh, I see a chunk error right there. Means I gotta go this way. Walk back. I'm gonna turn the fog down so you can't see the monolith. This gotta be a surprise, guys. Turn and then pan myself, and there it is. There's the monolith, guys. Look how it just shoots up instantly. After a few long hours, I finally finished the railway. I had to die once and go back caving. That's where I died. So I had to get a bunch of iron because I ran out of rails. It's, you know, only 6 stacks. It's not going to cover that much. But there's also 4 big problems I faced while making this, but I have solved all of them, and I will address those after I ride this railway. And we're going to wait until day for that showcase, so I'll cut to that and see you then. Well, there we go. That was the railway. What do you think? I think it was pretty nice to make. As you can see, it took me about 5 hours, but I did it, and I like it, and it's very beautiful up here. Look at the way, look at the way the trees are. It's like a super flat world, but trees. Look at that. Cannot wait to put stuff up here. And if you dig even one down, or a few blocks, I think if you mine that stone, you'll be exposed to what lies beneath. No? I'm not sure how monoliths generate then. Or I'm not sure how hollow they are, because it's not really easy to see, like, when you're inside of it, it's not easy to see the ceiling, where the ceiling is, because it's dark. But I'm going to nerd out for a few minutes, if you don't mind, and I'm going to explain every problem I've faced while making this railway. So, first problem, up here, when you go down this, there are so many turns, like right here. I've designed it to wind up like this. I don't know why, because it's kind of giving me motion sickness right now. But since there's so many turns, my momentum is no longer infinite. It is not conserved anymore. And I am gradually slowing down, like, right now. So over time, I'll just come to a stop, which I solved with this. I made a two-way minecart booster, because this is a single line, you're gonna go both ways. If it was 2 lines, I wouldn't need a two-way booster, but I don't want to spend that many rails or an iron doing that. So look at this. When you go on the booster, it pushes and then it goes to the other side. Or when you go back, which I'm not in multiplayer, so this is gonna be always maintained. It's always gonna be like that. It's never gonna break unless I walk there and go down from there, which I'm not gonna do because the monolith's 1,200 blocks away. I'm not doing that. So, and then, well, let's just check out this beautiful view. I really like how the shadows are cast from the ceiling. Oh, it's beautiful. But obviously, there's so many turns here, so I'm slowing down again, which obviously, luckily I pick up speed on that little small ramp right there, so I'm still conserved a little bit. This takes the speed out a little bit more, and so does that corner, which is why I have another two-way booster. And then we'll go to the fourth thing. Well, the first problem was getting all these materials. Kind of running out, so I had to go mine some stone over there. But here is the next problem. Like, so I made this into like a square. I'm actually gonna stop right here. It was originally, as I showed you, like this. The redstone would go into here, and this is where the turn was. But no, I made it into a square because originally, if you went back from the monolith, you would turn that way, and you would end up there, when I wanted you to end up at the station. So I made a turn into there. But that leaves out another thing. How would I get to here then, if there's no turn here? So I moved this mechanism to here, and I had you turn this way to get to the thing. But yet another problem. How are you gonna get back? Because if it was turned this way, and if you were coming from this way, you wouldn't go that way. You would go this way and go to the monolith from there, which I also want you to go from the station from there. So I made this. This solves a problem from this. Here, I'll show you. Oops, dropped one. Oh gosh. So This is direction based, so I'm going west right now. If you go east or north, then the minecart will go left. Or I mean, if you go west or north, it will go left. It prioritizes that, so it will always go this direction if I try to push the minecart, and it'll go back to the station, which I don't want that. I want to go that way. So I made this. I don't know if this has been done before, but it is very exciting to just notice how primitive this version is and still be able to do some magic like this. Some logical magic. So with this thing, it will go on this, and then it will turn. And then this will go back by going over there. And that solves all my problems. Those are all my problems solved, and I have a complete railway. And it solves all these discrepancies. And I am very happy with this direction I chose. Whew. That was a lot of work. 5 hours of work. It was mainly solving these problems. The resources were not that hard to get. But now I can move on to building instead of maintaining this horrendous piece of a build, this rail line. I'm out of stone. I still have some rails. Oh yeah, I did get some diamonds on that second caving trip that I did off camera. Let me show you my yield. 26 total diamonds. I can make a full set if I wanted to, but I'm not. I mined, I think, 17. It was a massive cave. It was literally just over there in the under the water. So I got that much. I'm actually gonna make a pickaxe and an axe. You know, I'll make 2 axes. Why not? And 2 pickaxes. Because you can never have too much good material. I'll leave the rest in there. I'll take these with me. That there. Shovel. And I have an extra minecart I need to bring over there. Because if I die, then I don't really have a way to get back quickly. So I need to bring one of these minecarts back. And I can't just send it off, I have to ride it because it doesn't conserve momentum the same way if you're not on it, or if it's a chest or a furnace. Let me show you a few things I've been working on before this episode. So I built that. It's not done. This isn't done, but the other build is. I'm just gonna take the pathway and show y'all. Oh, this is a beautiful place. So you go up here, come up here. This is my sugarcane farm. I actually found some reeds earlier, not long ago, but it's called the incubator greenhouse. Incubator, why? Because there's no snow in here. It's a greenhouse. It grows, incubate. You know how incubators, they make eggs hatch better, I guess. But this is what we have. For some reason, only these 3 are growing. I'm not sure why, because I have torches everywhere, and the sky is exposed on the plants. But if y'all know in the comments, let me know. Let me know in the comments, please, because this is a bit frustrating to me. My yield is not that much higher. I only get like 16 or 12 when I could be getting like a stack and a half per harvest. But that's the incubator, the greenhouse. I really like how I designed it. I wanted to go with like a low-rider kind of style with the windows inset, but also this not inset. And then we have this thing over here. I have not named this building yet because I have not finished it. But it's a nice little homey place. I'll play that music. So we go up here. This is supposed to be like a nice living quarters. There's no beds in the game, but this is nice. And then we come up here. This will be like a tower area, I guess. I'm not really sure what to add here yet. I started working on this like a month and a half ago, and I just haven't gotten to this because I just don't have any idea what I could do with it. I have to have I like to make my builds pretty functional, and that's obviously kind of hard in these versions where there's not a lot of functional things. The most function you get is like redstone or chests, furnaces. I mean, I could make this a storage house, but like, I don't know. And then I have this start to a pathway. I'm gonna have an area over there as well. This might be a quarry area because it is double positive. Yeah, I'm gonna make this a quarry area because it's already kind of stony. This is originally like a small inset in the ground. If I mine it, it's pretty hollow. Might be mobs to kill me. But this is what we have. I'm not actually sure if I finished this. I need to work on this actually. I want to make this flat so I can build stuff like a mine and a big old quarry over there because I can get a lot of ore, get a lot of stone, and that will help me a lot because I hate caving. No, I actually love caving. I hate strip mining. Strip mining's the worst thing in the world, especially when you have to click to mine every block so you can do it faster. That gives me arthritis. But that is what we have so far, and there's so many pigs. Oh my god, there's like 12. I'm gonna massacre all of them. Die, pigs. Oh my gosh. I ran out. Alright, whatever. I already have this much pork. But that is all I have to show y'all so far, so until next time, I'll see you later.